Hello everyone and welcome to Chanjal's World. In today's Warli Art class, I'm going to show you how to draw a harvesting scene in a village. In this picture, I will be drawing a lot of aspects which are not shown in my tutorials earlier, by which you will understand how to draw something according to your imagination or the scene you want to put onto the paper. So let's get started. So this is the paper I'm using, and let's imagine that this particular corner of the paper is where the field is. We'll draw the field on this corner. So this is where I'm planning to draw a field. So I'm going to draw here the paddy. Now I will draw two women who are harvesting. Over here I drew two women harvesting the paddy or whatever the crops that are supposed to be growing in this field. And now I will draw two baskets over here which these women are filling. So I have drawn the baskets over here. Now I can show two ladies coming to take this and one lady going by taking this. So over here I drew one lady taking a filled in basket. I made sure it is more taller than this so that it shows that it is yet to be filled and this is filled, and a lady who is bringing back an empty basket to take this one. So now I will also draw a heap of plants over here, like these reaped crops over here, to show that they are being dumped over there. So over here I drew two ladies, one lady who is pouring the harvested crops, and the other lady keeping back the basket after putting it onto the heap. So now it is a village scene, so definitely villages have a lot of trees, so there is this gap here which we can fill it with a tree. So here I drew a tree. Now why don't we draw small chicks, like over here. I've drawn little birds. Now I will draw a horizon to separate the sky from the ground. Now I will draw a hut. So in this house, you can see that I have drawn a completely different house from any of the houses I have shown you in my earlier classes. So what I'm trying to tell you is that, like you can absolutely alter your, examples I have shown you according to the picture you want. I wanted to show an open hut here. You can see the lady cooking and there are storages, like, basically a temporary shed for the women who are working, something like that. So you can basically fill this whole scene with trees like this and then children playing and other huts and all. But I want to show you another picture here, so I will be using this area for that. So first I will be drawing a coconut tree. The reason why I drew a coconut tree here is to show you how, like coconut tree harvesting is shown in Warli art. I wanted to incorporate these two insights so that you can get a better idea of how you can alter what you have learned to get the picture you want. So usually while harvesting trees, a person who is climbing will be on the tree. But in Warli art, to be on the neater side, we show the person on top. I'm drawing a male figure here because all the figures I've drawn here are female. So why don't this be a male? So this person is putting down whatever the coconut he has brought down and this lady is taking it. I'll complete the coconut tree. The reason why I drew only one leaf is that I wanted to draw this figure properly and then adjust the rest of the leaves accordingly. So I'm going to draw a basket over here that is filled with coconut trees. Over here, I will draw a cart, a bullock cart that is carrying these coconut trees. So I'll also draw a man. As there is no place over here, I will just draw a man. Trying to show he is trying to wait for the rest of the ladies to bring the coconut. I'll also draw a lady over here with the holding the coconut basket. Now you must be wondering, how can just one coconut tree give you so much of coconut? So definitely you can draw other coconut trees elsewhere. We have all these working ladies over here, but we still don't have kids. So why don't we show two children running around and playing? I want to fill in these gaps with lot of substances like old people, children, animals, trees, plants, which we can do. So this is one scene where you can see there are a lot of activities going on. There is a hut, cooking is going on. There's an old man here. There are kids playing. There are women harvesting the coconut. There are women harvesting the paddy field. There are women taking the baskets, coming back. There is trees. There's a hump of, there's a whole bunch of harvested crops there, and there are a lot of activities going on here. You have to basically fill in the gaps if you want Warli art to look really outstanding. Now here I will draw the sun. As I've shown in the last picture, you can just show the rays and absolutely leave it, but you can also draw eyes and nose here. This is also one way to draw the sun, because this is something I have seen in the traditional Marathi Warli art done on the walls, this kind of sun, which I really liked. So I tried it out over here. You need not do that. You can do a simple ray sun, or you can do the sun without the eyes, nose and the tika. You can do that. So now I'll also draw like far away birds to make it look more realistic. So over here, the border I'll do. So this is a picture of farming in Warli art. As you can see, there are a lot of activities going on here. There is coconut harvesting going on here. There is cooking. There is paddy field harvesting going on here. There are kids playing. There are two people trying to shove something. There are, there are bullock carts taking the carts out. There is a heap of harvested crops here. There are a lot of things going on in this Warli art. This is a complicated Warli art. You can definitely do just two figures. Just this scene can be done in a whole paper with these sizes become made big, and that is one scene. If you want, you can just show this part of the figure, but you can also enlarge the characters to show what they are doing. You can basically zoom out, like how I have done, where you can show many activities going on in different corners of the village. You can just show the house, the cooking part. You can just show the kids playing. It's absolutely up to you. But in my opinion, if at all you are trying to show a complete village scene from a far perspective where there are a lot of activities going on, try to fill these gaps with small elements, like show some over here. These gaps I filled in with these ladies trying to pick up these baskets, and these gaps I filled with these children running around. This gap I filled with an old person walking. You can fill in with lot of elements. So I hope from this one you understood that it is not about the kind of art you do, but it's about the creativity you understand doing it. So this was my picture of village, or this is the kind of picture that comes into my head whenever you talk about a village scene or anything. So you try to see a picture, what you want to be shown on a paper, and then you can convert it into Warli art and do such a beautiful painting. In my next class, I will be trying to show you a festive scene in Warli art, how to show a wedding or a ceremony or a celebration, and then you will get an idea on how to do elements related to celebration or wedding and such. So stay tuned.